Hey, what's going on, everybody? Trying to do a new thing here. There are the big three daily baseball games that you can play. There's StatPad, there's Quick Pick MLB, which is a newer one. That's a timed one. That'll be what we do second. And then, of course, there's the OG Immaculate Grid. I love these games. I play them almost every day when I can. So I'm going to start playing them every day with you guys or for you guys, whatever you want to consider. I figured might as well record it. I'm a bit of a sicko when it comes to random baseball knowledge, so I think we're just going to try to rip through these and see if we can get the best scores that we can. Um, I'm going to skip the top two for now because I've got to think about World Series MVPs and Yankees that I think walked a lot. Um, I'm going to go with, for catcher, 1980 to 2025, kind of a fun one. Not many people think of him as a catcher anymore, but Carlos Santana came up as a switch hitting catcher for Cleveland. I think 2014 he walked a lot and he still would have played catcher then. Bang. Okay, third. I wouldn't have pulled Mickey Tettleton or Darren Dalton for that. I'm familiar with with them as players, but I wouldn't have thought of them for walks. And that's a tough one to do for StatPad. I mean, who really pays attention to how often guys walk? Um, St. Louis, I think I know the number one answer. I think it's Mark McGwire in the year he hit 70 home runs, which is insane. But I think Mark McGwire in 1998 walked a ton. Bang. 162 walks for McGwire in a year where he hit 70 bombs. That's so nuts. All right, so that's good. We got a purple. You always want to see a purple on these. I see a lot of blue and gold, but purple's always fun to see. 1980 to 2025 awarded Rookie of the Year in the same season in the National League. Okay, so you got 01 Pujols, you've got 2017 Bellinger. I don't know if Bellinger was walking like that as a rookie, though. You've got the run of Dodgers with Karros and Mondesi and Piazza in the 90s. Rookie of the years aren't super my strong suit. I know a lot of them, but years are what gets me on rookie of the year a lot of the time. It's not like MVPs for me. I think I would just go 01 Pujols because I'm not entirely positive. Only 69, yeah. So the options weren't great. Pujols wasn't that far off compared to Jonathan India. I never would have pulled Alonso in 2019, Bryant in 2015, but for Colin Roland, I never would have thought of those. So I'm fine with taking Pujols there. World Series MVPs are tough because I'm not great with exact year World Series. 2010 to 2025 I can do. So you do Giants, Cardinals, Giants, Red Sox, Giants. 2015 was Royals, Cubs, Astros, Red Sox. 19 Nationals. Oh, 19 Nationals, Juan Soto. I know he was only in his second year, but yeah, that's. Oh, he never won World Series. He didn't win. Howie Kendrick won that World Series MVP. Damn it. That's the thing. I was just thinking of the winners. So 2010 is Edgar Renteria. 2011 is David Freese. 2012 is Sandoval because he had the 3 home run game off of Verlander. I think Sandoval won 2012 World Series MVP. 2013 for the Red Sox was Poppy. 2014 for the Giants was Bumgarner. 2015 for the Royals, I honestly don't remember. Hosmer? Might have been Hosmer. 2016 Cubs was Zobrist. Zobrist walked a lot. That could be the move. Ben Zobrist in 2016. Springer was 17 Astros, I want to say. 18 Red Sox was Steve Pearce. We're not going to go with him. 2019 we just established that was Howie Kendrick. Not going to go with him. 2020 I don't remember who won World Series MVP for the Dodgers, but it was also the 60-game season, so we're not going to do that. I kind of like not Springer. I kind of like Zobrist. I'm pretty sure he won World Series MVP in 16. Yeah, okay, 96 walks. And it was any time in their career. So I'll take that. Oh, Freddie Freeman for the Braves. I forgot about that one too. Okay, so we'll take that. I'm not going to get it in 5 guesses, which is annoying. But a Yankee from 1980 to 2015, let's say Jason Giambi. Because Jason Giambi used to walk. We'll say Giambi in 2002. Okay, 109 walks. Oh, 03 Giambi was the number 1. Okay. So, hey, 549, 6 total guesses, which is annoying, but still beat 98.9% of other scores. I'll take that for a category that I'm not great with. I will absolutely take that. So now we go to MLB Quick Pick. And we'll see how this goes. Like I said, so you see a team position in a season, you need to name a player that matches all 3. I'm just going to do modern era, just because it's a little easier, but we are going to do the 20-second clock. You just go until you miss, and we'll just see if we can do this. So we'll do modern era, 2010 to 2015. So Astros reliever in 2013. Oh, God, those were the bad times. Those were not good Astros teams. Brett Oberholzer? No, okay. I mean, look at that bullpen. That's such a brutal one to start on. Paul Clemens? Philip Umber? Josh Zeed? See, this is so tough. Guardians reliever 2015, Brian Shaw. Cool. Okay. A's reliever 2013, Grant Balfour was their closer. Rangers center fielder 2023. Did Adolis play any center? Okay. Yep. Angels left fielder 21. Calhoun was gone. Did Adele? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll take that for a brutal first one. Adolis, I feel like I could have done better, but you know what? I will absolutely take those results. Brian Shaw, Grant Balfour, Adolis Garcia, and Joe Adele. And then we'll go to the grid. Because this is what the people really, really came to see. Oh, God, why is this on light mode? Ew. I always have it on dark mode. Let's do this. Make that fit a little bit better. There we go. All right, so we've got Cardinals, Tigers, Cardinals, Rays, Cardinals outfield minimum 1 game. Tigers, Yankees, Yankees, Rays, Yankees outfield, and then minimum of second base and outfield. There's going to be a lot. You could do like a. I'll just throw one out there right now. I'll do Brock Holt for that. My guy, the Brock star. I knew he wasn't going to be too low, but that's my dog. Played second base minimum 1 game. I mean, you have like Ben Zobrist and stuff. What about Nick Franklin? Okay, there we go. 0.2. He was a switch hitter. I always remembered him. He had the double ear flaps. And he had some pop too. He wasn't great, but he wasn't too bad. Then we'll do so Tigers second base. Well, rhymes. Will Rhymes, 0.3%. There we go. Played outfield minimum one game for the Yankees. Who's someone that they just threw out? Ben Francisco. Yeah, okay. But opening day DH in 2013. Don't ask why I know that. I just do. So 0.05, that's a great one. And played outfield minimum one game for the Cardinals. I mean, there's all those guys that they cycled through, like Grichuk and Piscotty and Peter Borges and Tommy Pham and all those. But I'm trying to think of someone. Hey, Peter Borges might not be bad. That might not be a bad shout. I'm trying to think who else from like the 2000s. Reggie Sanders. Did he ever play for the Cardinals? He might have. I'm just gonna go with Peter Borges. I think. Yeah, 0.4%. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. All right, a Tiger and a Cardinal. God, that's a weird combination of teams. I'm trying. Edwin Jackson is a grid legend. He played for both of them. Yeah, 6%. He's not a Yankee, but he could have been a Ray and a Cardinal too. And Curtis Granderson's the first one that comes to mind, obviously for Tiger Yankee. Who else? God, all I can think of right now is the Grandy Man. I know there's way more. Pena never played for the Yankees. I'm trying to think of guys that came up with the Tiger. Did Pudge Rodriguez play for the Yankees? He did at one point, right? Yeah, he did. Okay. 2% for a Hall of Famer. I'll take that. That's the end of Pudge's career. He was on the Nationals. He was on the Yankees. He sort of bounced around a little bit. And hell, some people don't even remember he played like 4 or 5 years for the Tigers. And obviously he's remembered as a Ranger and a Marlin for the 1 year. But okay, I'm cool with that. 2% for a Hall of Famer. I'm always okay with that. Rays, Yankees. I feel like there have been a million. Johnny Damon. This is probably going to be pretty high. 8%. Okay. And then Rays, Cardinal. Who is a Ray and a Cardinal? I wish that Johnny Damon one was lower. I mean, I did pretty good on the borders getting low guys, but 8%'s a little high for me. A Ray and a Cardinal. A Ray and a Cardinal. A Ray and a Cardinal. I'm trying to think of guys that just randomly showed up on the Rays. Because that's what they did when they were the Devil Rays. It would be like, wait, what do you mean Fred McGriff is here? Or Roberto Alomar? Or all these random great players would just go to Tampa. Jose Canseco was a Ray for a while. But who else was a Ray and a Cardinal? Oh, Randy Arozarena, but that's gonna be a pretty obvious one, I think, because he came up with the Cardinals, didn't play much, but he was a Cardinals outfield. I mean, that's all I can think of. Yeah, 29%. You see that sucks. He was the number one there. But yeah, okay. Oh, Jack Flaherty, Lou Whitaker. Yeah, these are all pretty much who I expected to be the most popular ones there. But who else would have been? Is this capturing this? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, Tino Martinez would have been a good one. Randy Wynn. Oh, Tommy Pham, but Peter Borges was a Ray? I don't remember Peter Borges as a Ray. Oh, Russell Branyan. That's my guy. I love guys like Russell Branyan and Jeremy Burnitz and Richie Sexson, just really random guys that had a lot of power. But, well, Sexson and Burnitz were good, but Branyan had a ton of pop and then just never really played up to his potential. Michael Wacha would have been a good one. Colby Rasmus. Oh, I forgot about Colby Rasmus. Okay, but hey, those are the big three baseball games. I might do this every day. I might do it most days. We'll see. But that's it for our first time doing the big three baseball games all at once. I'd say I did pretty good. I'd say I did pretty good for rarity of 47 should be better. Should be better. I have to be better. Hand up accountability. But I just couldn't think of another one for that Rays Cardinal. That's a weird combination. It's a weird one. So thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be doing more of these. So stick around and we'll see you next time. Peace.